Hi and welcome to the winner announcement for our Goblin and Troll competition for January for Devil's Brush Gaming. Before I get onto that, I want to talk to you about what I'm finding hard at the moment about the hobby. So I've got quite a lot of different armies, and with 8th coming in, there's some armies I just don't like playing anymore. So what do you guys do with your current armies that you just don't like? Do you just wait out it for another edition? Do you add to it? Do you change it? Some of the armies I do change, some of the armies I do just don't play at all with, and some armies I do eBay. And currently I just don't play any fantasy at all, so this weekend I've just took photos and put loads of stuff on my eBay account, mostly goblins, orcs, sort of things. So this actually fits into the theme of the giveaway as well. But what do you actually get up to when you don't like an army? I'm going to show you some of the sort of the HQs of the armies that I've got at the moment, and I have probably about 6 different armies that I'm working on or still building up or painting at the moment, and then I'll announce the winner of our competition at the end of the video. So here's all the HQs of my painted armies currently. I'll walk you through them, say what's in the army, and you can see some of the conversions that I've actually done. So this is my version of Abaddon in the Black Legion army. Roughly have about 5,000 points, but quite a lot of it is sort of the specialists, so the Berserkers, the Thousand Suns, the Noise Marines, those sort of things. I tend to have one squad of each in the Black Legion. As it currently stands, I'm probably thinking of moving those specialists in their own unique army, because I really like all of the unique Chaos armies actually. So I really want to make their own. It's just taking a lot of time, but Black Legion by far is my largest Chaos army currently. I think one of the model is using the Chaos Lord, Terminator, Plastics Brute, and then using the head with the stupid headpiece from the metal model, just green stuff the hair, and then the two arms. Obviously both weapons from the metal sprue. Next is my version of Bart. Here's of the Deathwing. Just because of the amount of Terminator stuff I had, I could make my own version. Really like the style of the army. It's very fast, deep strike in, all first turn pretty much. Couple of my units holding back, I do objectives. It is an all or nothing style of gameplay, but it's quite nice to play. It's definitely more fun than competitive, I'd say. The next is one of my Dark Angels Librarian. I say Dark Angels very loosely because I do paint them purple, and I actually use my Dark Angels as Fallen. It comes to roughly about 2,500 points of Fallen, and I've never used it actually as a Dark Angels army entirely, and it is one of the armies I might take to the tournament doing that sort of that Fallen combo. I really do like the Fallen. I like the history. I think they're just misunderstood, maybe. People could argue that, but I really like the style. I like Plasma quite a lot. There's a lot of re-rolls because of the Fallen rules, and they got the Imperium as well in the rules, so you can alloy them out with things as well. So they sort of really balance. This is one of my Grey Knight Terminators. This is the Forge World model of Rex. Now, Grey Knights I used to love, absolutely used to love, but I have fallen out of love with them since 8th. I just find them just boring now. I don't know what it is about it. I need to either play it more, fall in love with it. It could be one of the armies that finds its way to a new home. It could find it on eBay at some point, but I'm just not entirely sure yet. It's definitely one of those armies that I love. The whole army is metal. The whole army is pinned as well, and they're all got Hellbirds. Just because I thought they were the better option. They were the better option in 7th without doubt. In 8th, they're still a really good option and still a solid option on your Grey Knight models as well. And they're supported with about, I think it's 30 Stormtroopers as well. So it's a big army. It just comes under about 2k. But it is all metal, so it's a bit of a pain to carry, but I do love the model still. Next is my Space Marine. Goblin Master on the Beaky Army. Obviously, I've just done the review for. Don't really go too much into them. Still loving how the base worked out. Do really like the army. Probably one that's going to stay with me for years and years to come. Just at the back is my Farseer. Now, this is a bit of a conversion and a bit of a cut and shut of the original jet bike and one of the Gothic ships as well, and a bit of green stuff just around the cape. Now the Farseer I really like. Love the model, but the army is very different than what you normally see in a jet bike army. It's full of shining spears, what you expect, full of bikes, but then D cannons. So what I tend to do is set up everything on the board apart from the D cannons, and they go in the webway portal. Because I find D cannons now, their points are just way too high. In 7th they were way too cheap, and I think they just haven't got the balance right. And support platforms are just not a good option now compared to everything you can take, in my personal opinion. Fire prisms, in my opinion, probably one of the best heavy supports vehicle wise in the game at the moment, especially if you use the stratagem well, combining fire and all of that sort of stuff. It is very deadly and can take out pretty much most vehicles, if not super heavies, in the turn it shoots. That's probably what I need to get in this army just to make it updated. The D cannons just don't suit it and don't fit very well. Next is Samuel. Now, I love the bikes. I definitely need some more models in there. Haven't updated it since the Dark Angel Codex dropped. It's quite a big bike army, just shy of about 1500 points purely of bikes, and that's where I support it with the Terminators as well, just to add that extra firepower and that tanking ability. Bikes, yeah, they can tank, but I find if you lose a couple from the squad, the efficiency of that army just drops dramatically, and that's what I haven't really played it that much, but I still love the army. It is something that it's probably one of the biggest armies if we combine it with, arguably the Fallen and the Deathwing as well. It's just really, really strong, and it's got a good mix of different things. Next is one of my Demon Princes. Now I say one because in my Demon army I have 4 Demon Princes representing each of the gods. Sinesh by far is probably the biggest contingency of the chosen god in my demon army, but it is a mix of all 4, and I really do like that. I really like that in 7th, but in 8th it just doesn't work properly because you need to have the gods and the models in one of your commands. I need to get to the extra command point, but also to get the unique ruling as well for each of the gods that affect those models in that. So I'd say you could get a way of combining 2 gods, but all 4 realistically, I think it just doesn't become a viable option anymore. But I really like demons though. I like the mix, I like the powers, I like the fact they can ally in with different chaos armies. So it's something that I'm considering, and the fact that I've got the Demon Princes, and I really like the models, to be fair. So next is Tyranids. Now this army I used to really, really love. I've played it every single edition and since they've come out, and I've just bought models and models and models for it, and I have roughly about 18,000 points in sprues still, and in bits and parts and built and etc. This army is probably roughly about 2k in this colour scheme. I do really like the colour scheme, but the army I just don't go on with Nids now. I don't know what it is. I'm getting really bored of playing them. I think it's because I've just played them for so long, and this is one of the armies that I did put on eBay and got some bidders, and one of the bidders won it. Contacted them and they said they had to pull out. Did ask why. Was it just a fact that he needed to raise the money? And I said that's fine. If that was the case, then I can delay it and get it posted when you pay me. and stuff like that. And he said no, it's because his wife found out his bidding. Now, if you are going to bid for something, then I always say make sure that you are the one in control of that money that you're bidding. And if you need to ask permission, then ask it before you start bidding. But yeah, it was most irritating, to be honest. It was really frustrating because I really wanted the army to go to a good home, and it's something that I just haven't re-put on eBay since, and I will put it back on at some point. But I do really like it. It's just I've played it for so long. I think I just need a change. So next is my Primarch. Now, I really love salamanders. They are probably my favourite 30k legion, and one is just an absolute beast. Took this with a 30k campaign held by one of my friends. Good bunch of players. I think in total I was either first or second. Won 5 games, lost 1. And the team, because I was with the Allied size, we actually won the tournament overall. Really loved the model. Only got to use him twice out of the tournament. In one game, he was just chasing everything, and never made his points up, which most Primarchs don't. And in the other game, he absolutely murdered Angron and all of his butchers and loads of other stuff in Vulcan Bay. He made up his points by far. Lovely model. Really enjoy using it. Absolutely love salamanders. And that is all my painted armies so far. So tell me what you think about them. If you want me to do a review on Pacific Army and get all the models out, then tell me, comment, etc., and I'll get them all out for you. So time to announce the winner of our January giveaway. Thank you all firstly for subscribing and our new likes and our new loads of you sharing on Facebook and stuff like that. It's been fantastic to see all you guys really loving the hobby and appreciating what we do. As a result of that, we're going to continue our monthly giveaway, and James is going to be doing that, and I think the last weekend in February is the 25th. So James is going to do something for that. I'm not going to spoil what he's going to do, so you just have to keep checking out this space and keep watching our videos. So for our winner is a new subscriber, and we really appreciate that. Every single person who commented, etc., like that, got allocated a number, and then I just used a dice generator, and that picked the person. So it was completely random, which is really lovely. And so the winner is a gentleman called Ryan Lordsky. I could be butchering your surname, and I really apologise. But congratulations to Ryan. I'm sure all of you can share your support and comment and say congratulations to him. We'll send you a message via our Facebook about asking for your address and stuff, and we'll get it posted to you as soon as we have confirmation of your address. Thank you, gang. Well done, Ryan. And please comment, share, subscribe, do all the usual Facebooky stuff. Thank you. Happy hobbying.